My name is Beth, and I'm a programming coordinator for the St. Johns County Main Library. I'm here with the lovely Jennifer Dournaux on World Ballet Day. Jennifer is a beautiful ballet dancer, a wonderful ballet teacher. She's also a professor of the Humanities and the Arts at St. John's River College. And she has agreed to come here today and tell us a little bit about the history of ballet. That's something that you always pepper into your classes, and I've always enjoyed that, learning a little bit about the history. So can you just tell us how history came?
Yeah, I'd love to, and thank you, and thanks for being such a great student and actually enjoying my peppering of history into ballet class. So yeah, I find it to be really interesting and important as students of ballet to understand where it originated from, which would have been in the courts of Louis XIV, the Sun King. But it actually came to Louis through the Medici family, through Italy. And in its early days, it was a pageantry performed in the courts, and so there's a lot of just beautiful, very specific movements that were worked in that century, which would have been the 17th century. 17th century. Over time, the ballet moves out of France when there's a revolution. It finds its way into Italy. It then will find its way to Russia, where the Russians really take it in the 19th century and do amazing things with it. And they still are to this day. But nonetheless, it started way back in really the 16th century, but more codified in the 17th century. So when we're doing things in first position and second position and pliés and tendus, they were all done in the courts of Louis XIV. So we're really carrying on a tradition. It's such a beautiful tradition that's changed over time and it's found its way in many different countries.
Yes, today is World Ballet Day. So
yes.
Can you maybe touch upon a little bit about how, like, different styles that
so as I was saying before, when it leaves France because of a revolution in 1789, and to do anything that was affiliated with the court would have been a big no-no because you could get your head cut off. It does find its way to Italy, and then the Italians will add a little bit of their flair to it, their jumps, their turns. It'll find its way eventually to Russia. They increase the stage, they shorten the costumes, but all that stuff is still at play. So we have the Cicchetti method, which is an Italian method. We have the Vaganova method, which is a beautiful Russian method. There's actually, the Royal Ballet has its own little tweaks to it. The Cubans have a beautiful approach to ballet, and you might think, well, how much could ballet change? But it does, and the nuances and the teachings. Bournonville has a way of presenting the arms this way, whereas Vaganova goes this way. So it's really fun to be a student of ballet, especially of all the different facets of ballet, from world traditions to world participation. So
it's really neat. I've seen videos of children in Africa using you know, anything they have to learn. It's beautiful.
And it's so beautiful because when we do see students who are working in Africa, their floors are mud, they don't have mirrors, and yet they're still doing the same exact beautiful things that we're all doing. It's all spoken in French. Thank you to the King Louis XIV. So we all speak French in ballet, so no matter where you go in the world, if you're taking a ballet class, you'll hear plié, tendu, dégagé. It's all in French. And we all do our best to imitate those gorgeous moves that have been around for, let's see, 17th century to 500 years? Did I do my math right? No, 300.
Yeah.
I count to 8 well, but 300 years. Nonetheless, it's a long time.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite ballet?
Giselle.
Giselle
is my favorite ballet. One, because it's not too long. 2, because it's so ethereal. 3, because Act 1 is in the living, and Act 2 takes place with the dead, and it's really enchanting.
That's the ballet with the willies.
That's the ballet with the willies, done during the Romantic era, so the time of Edgar Allan Poe and all the romanticism. So it's such a beautiful ballet. Whether it was danced in the 1800s or now in the 21st century, it still has that same essence of the humanities in it, where you have unrequited love and death and nightmares. It's beautiful.
That's wonderful. Would you mind demonstrating a little bit?
Let's see. I'll do something very easy, something that would be performed anywhere in the world.
Okay.
So you can practice it at home if you'd like. I'll take it from here. Yeah, happy World Ballet Day.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I had so much fun talking to Jennifer and just seeing her perform. It was beautiful. If you are interested in the ballet, we have all kinds of resources in the St. Johns County Public Library System, books that will teach you how to do ballet, books about ballerinas and the history of ballet, DVDs that have performances of ballet. So if you have any questions, just ask anybody at your local library. You can also look on our catalog online, www.sjcpls.org. Thanks again so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon at the library. Bye-bye.